will attack Military Warehouse with Eanix and Black Bulls to kick off the grand final.
Holding onto my seat for now, Matt, but it looks like this game is going to get started, so I'm going to go ahead and let go. Eanix and Black Bulls, it's the finals. Stannis, here we go.
Oh, it's going to be incredible. I've never seen Enix and Black Bulls facing off against each other at such high stakes, so we'll see how it goes out. J Master is going to take down Excellency with the Blade Master, Thanos, and Lord Mano giving out her double elimination for Lord Mano. There's a perfect aim, 61 to 29. It seems like Black Bulls are up right now, but Lord Mano is really low on health, and J Master is going to pick him up, as well as Jiren taking a double elimination back, but Black Bulls are still a little bit ahead, and Goku is now down on his health.
He is indeed, as another player, Excellency falls, but Lord Mano takes down Goku, taking advantage of the low health he had. Thanos finds a couple fights at once, but Jiren gets snuck up behind and taken out as well. Lord Mano now doing some work. Double elimination for him. Almost gets the triple, but Excellency picks it up instead, and Black Bulls find themselves ahead and in charge of this game for now. Only just, though.
This match is going very neck and neck. 2 points separating Black Bulls, but now Blade Master from Blaze is going to change that. Another exchange. It's going very evenly, and the guys are trying flanking. They're trying going up front. All those different tactics, and now finally Enix are ahead with 40 points as they won some exchanges, and the whole team is going to go up there. Blaze with a double elimination. Lord Mano is going to take down Thanos. Excellency taking down Divine King, and it seems like almost a wipe for Enix here. Black Bulls are not ahead. They're 1 point behind, but they even don't have the armor advantage right now, so it means that Enix and the health economy are a little bit up ahead, but it's very, very close. Excellency is going to take down Thanos there.
It's incredibly close. Stannis is still 1 point in it. Okay, Eanix takes a little bit of a lead, and Black Bulls now health totals are not looking good, but nor are Eanix, as both teams are struggling in this little battle. Jiren and Thanos find each other. Thanos does get the damage in with the height advantage and does take him down. Perfect aim from Lord Mano as well. J-Master finds an elimination on the other side of the map, and Eanix still just about ahead. But Eanix low on health. J-Master down. Goku low on health. Double elimination there from Excellency. Wow, Black Bulls find themselves ahead now. Just about.
Okay, yes, it's 24 points. Lord Mano is a little bit down here. We see J Master is going to pick up Lord Mano while Blaze picks up Thanos. Blaze with the Blade Master against Goku. Right now, 380 to 320 in the center. There's a fight. Divine King and Excellency. Double knockout with Blade Masters is still evenly exchanging. Black Bulls are inching forward all the while they are winning most of the duels. We'll see now. Goku is going to take down Jiren. Lord Mano is in the center. He's trying to lure Divine King in, and Divine King is going to take down his former in-game leader here. Thanos in a AR shootout with Blaze, and he's going to win. I think it's 405 to 407.
Oh my
this is
gosh.
so close.
Stannis, I cannot believe how close this first game of the finals are, as Blaze is rushing in from behind. Jiren low on health. Divine King low on health as well. Almost takes out Mano, but whoa, explosive eliminations. Double elimination there from Excellency. Excellency, he is the player that's going to make those big plays, as we know from this team. Goku low on health, peeking around a corner, but several members of Black Bulls are there waiting. Lord Mano runs through the center, shotgun out, but does take a lot of damage. Blaze low on health as well. 4-5-1 to 4-5-1. Black Bulls gets a lead there. 10 points left. 1 elimination. 15 points left for Eanix. And Eanix get there in one of the closest games that we've seen all day.
And this is only the first game. How can I survive through a couple more of these?
Well, we're going to break Stannis. Stannis, the face, the voice of God's Boom. Enjoy his final ever series, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm not sure he's going to last the day. 1-0, then Eanix, when it looked like it was Black Bulls, it was 1 elimination for them, and Eanix somehow stole it from them at the end.
This is what we talk about when we're talking about strategies. Again, it's the fact that you end up having to deal with individuals that are, you're either trying to push the wave all the way in and make them feel uncomfortable and not get settled in, or you're trying to figure out where you need to get positioned so that you could make the eliminations that are going to be the game-changing plays.
And I think 3 of their players on Black Bulls was very weak anyway, so it's just a matter of time. That's why I managed to catch up. but that one quick flank around the forklift really did help him there to secure that win. And you saw there as well, I mentioned it earlier, that with Eanix, they're so aggressive, it got to a point where all of Black Bulls had to sit passive in their base pretty much, because all 4 of them were waiting for that first shot. But they managed to get a few eliminations there, but I was quite surprised how Black Bulls managed to bring that back.
Surprised?
Yeah, very surprised.
Did it? Did it? So we get Eanix take the first blood of this, and let's have a look at how all of the players came into that. Lord Mano, we've seen him at the bottom of the leaderboard for Black Bulls throughout a semi-final earlier on. He's taking his turn at the top in comprehensive fashion. A good score for him at 11-8. 12-8 for J Master on the other side. But behind him, the rest of the players not doing as much damage as we've seen before. Divine King in particular. That's a small performance for him compared to what we've seen earlier on. Jiren, though, can we look at the 2 and 7?
He does have 10 assists though, so his map presence was there and he was getting the damage done, but maybe because using the incinerator, maybe he's peeking quite a lot, like Jeff has mentioned quite a few times before, how you can actually abuse that in TDMs, but it just wasn't to be, I'm afraid. Sadly, some of the eliminations just did not come his way, but at least the damage dealt was there.
In addition to that, I also think that with Jiren's assist, that could also lead to he was missing those crucial headshots and really hitting a lot of those body shots that were just setting up Lord Mano to be able to get the eliminations. It's not something that you should be disheartened about. It's definitely something that it's like, hey, I'm getting my action. It's just the warm up right now. You still got a couple more games that you can get those shots in.
Warm up. We've been playing this all day.
But I haven't played enough.
No, clearly not. Clearly not. Enix have decided, oh yeah, we're the team who don't drop a map today, aren't we? That's us today, so we need to not drop that map. All right, well, let's have another one. Let's get on with this. Stannis and Falcone, here it comes again. See if Black Bulls can even up the series, or do Enix start to pull away on the saloon?
I think we have a trend because this is another one of those games where I cannot tell you who is the strongest team right now because the first match ended so closely. So closely, we have no idea who is going to take this. But let's see, not one team is rushing onto the point. The second floor will see a first duel, and the Blade Master from Blaze going to take down J Master. Goku with a double elimination. Blaze with a double elimination. And the point still belongs to no one, but Divine King is going to step on it and try a sniper elimination. AG Launcher is going to go flying beside his head, but still, they got the point, and that means Enix are going to keep the points.
Eanix, who won the last game, looking pretty ahead at the moment. That 1 point is all that matters in this game type, and that's why I love King of the Hill. Mano and Blaze, though, rushing in. Mano with the grenades. He's going to throw them in. Double elimination from Blaze. Was that a triple? That looked like it should have been a triple, but didn't quite make it, as Eanix fighting to get that hill back. Jiren does aim that snipe, does hit Thanos. Elimination there. Oh, wow.
And another double elimination you see from Goku here. Blaze is going to take him down. 330 to 275. Excellence is going to take down Divine King. Blaze is going to Blade Master. The J Master. A lot of Master there, but the point belongs to Black Bulls right now. Another double elimination from Blaze. It seems like they are going hard right now. They might just retake all the points they just lost.
Just absolutely incredible, Stannis. Blaze and Excellency with these double and triple eliminations. I hope that they keep coming as Thanos finds Excellency, but he's running out of health himself, runs back into the saloon as Lord Mano picks up a perfect aim there. Divine King, though, on the point, protecting it pretty well. Eanix getting those points back. 455, 457, they're catching up. They're going to overtake Black Bulls at this rate unless Black Bulls can get that point back. Yes, they have overtaken them. Goku gets a lot of shots in on Black Bulls there, as Black Bulls are just running around like, well, bulls.
That was a good one. Okay, so Goku and J Master at the point. Hopefully didn't miss anything. Elimination streak for Goku as he takes down Blaze. Jiren is going to take down Goku in advance. A double elimination for Jiren. A triple elimination for Jiren. The point still doesn't belong to Black Bulls, but they are getting with the eliminations quite far. Now from the respawn, will they have the time to come in and stop Black Bulls from standing on the point? Yes, actually, Enix are able to push them out quite easily. They are 100 points ahead. Jiren went in on 3 people and lost outright right there. Excellency is going for the second floor. Will he meet somebody there, or will he be able to push some eliminations right here? Cannot see for now. Jiren against J Master. Goku taking down Jiren. Excellency and Blaze are going to take down Thanos and Goku. But Enix still have the point. They still have those points coming in, and this means that Black Bulls, even though they are winning a lot of those duels, they are still way behind.
It's so hard to follow what's happening here. Double elimination there on both sides. Unbelievable as Eanix find themselves 70-point ahead, but Black Bulls with the point. They are catching up. Eanix are going to need to do something to get that point back, but Blaze has something to say about that with the shotgun and the Blade Master on Goku. Mano takes down Divine King, and Thanos Lord Mano trading back and forth. Mano gets the G-Launcher out. Triple elimination.
Triple elimination. Oh, it's incredible. I'm sorry, this is Jiren and Lord Mano on the point. They are taking it better than elimination streak. Only 70 points to go, but with elimination from Divine King, they're taking some points. It's so close. It's 960 to 960. Now Divine King is going to take down Excellency. Will it be? No! Black Bulls winning the second game. How is that possible? What is happening?
Black Bulls have tied this up. This is going to be a Gods of Boom finals to remember, and we are only 2 games in.
Breathe, everybody. Grab back onto your seats. We've got a way to go yet. 1-0! Black Bulls take it from Eanix at the death. A little bit like the mirror of the first map there. We got another King of the Hill coming up. It's Subway next. Okay, nobody wants to let this one go. That is exactly how it should be.
I was getting prepared to say Enix about to win the 8th map in a row, but no, finally they can take it down on the first map of the entire day. And a few talking points we have to talk about now, especially, was the fact that you could tell Black Bulls noticed a routine between those teams in terms of how things would pan out. They'd always try and counter-attack from the top every single time. They knew that, but Mano was always getting the damage done. But look at that, Blaze and Goku. My goodness.
Southeast Asia. You are rocking out right now. Look at Blaze doing it for you. Look at Blaze doing it for India. Look at Blaze doing it for his teammates. Guna, ex-Hoarder, and Baz Third of Legionnaire, who earned this spot here but couldn't be here. Your guy is doing you proud. Look at that, 16-8. And let's not ignore Goku's 14-9.
Absolutely incredible. Blaze, again, just protecting that point, using the point system to his advantage, and also getting those eliminations when he needed to. But we can't also forget that Lord Mano's triple elimination right there definitely set a certain tone. It made their team push that much harder. It makes me question if Enix's push into the spawn was the right choice to do at that time.
I felt like Mano should have had a lot more assists there. I don't know if it's just the last bit, but the way he was holding bottom mid and the casuals with the Odin, he was putting damage down everywhere. And I was like, and there was some situations, especially with him and Blaze as well. How many times did we see where they were giving them the first shot and they just turned around and 180'd and basically cleaned the head off?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, Lord Mano had three of them surrounding him, and somehow came out alive when he had just a breath of health in his body. And
that vending machine was probably the best thing that ever happened to him. That's a lifesaver for him.
So it's 1-1. Next map coming up soon. Let's take a quick moment to talk about what we are talking about. Sort of players still just managing to be alive. Consumables use. Has anybody picked up on anything there? Has anything kind of jumped out to you?
Not necessarily that's been a standout thing. Again, the triple elimination with the G-Launcher, that stacks up so many points, but it didn't seem that it was actually intentional to be a triple elimination. It was more like, hey, we need to save this point. Don't let them cap this. I'm going to do whatever I have. Oh, wow, I have a G-Launcher. Let's go ahead and use it.
Yeah.
And Enix became quite predictable anyway. They kind of had a similar routine for the counter strategy every single time. It's always send 2 or 3 up top and then drop down after. It was the same routine again and again and again. And I think Black Bulls kind of realised during that second half and were like, right, okay, we need to kind of stop this. They're doing the same thing repeatedly. Let's not let them get away with it. And they did, and how they edged that map out.
So Black Bulls doing great work there, winning Wild West Saloon. Remember, they lost that by 400 points earlier on today. Next, we go to Subway Station. Enix won that by 400 points earlier on today, but Black Bulls won their game on it, although not by quite the same margin. So both of these teams know how to put a win in on Subway, but only one of them can do it here. Who gets the 2-1 lead? Status and Falcone will get us there.
Subway Station, King of the Hill. 1 point for both teams to fight over. We are going to get this one underway, and I have no idea which team is going to end up on top. Of Blaze and J-Master end up first on the point. J-Master takes down Blaze, and Divine King takes down Lord Mano. It looks like Enix has the advantage at the start of this game. Jiren, though, has something to say about that. Gets right into the point, takes down Goku. Divine King takes down Excellency. Lord Mano eliminates Divine King. These trades are happening back and forth, but that point remains Oh, it looks like it's going to be J Master and Eanix on the point.
The speed on those scouts was amazing. Excellency is going to help Lord Mano take down the guards on the point right now. It does still belong to Eanix.
What
So
the
many
heck?
key launchers
What
coming
just
in.
happened?
Double elimination. I'm not even sure, but Blaze is the only survivor of the nuclear war. I don't know. Blaze is going to take down J Master. 230, 219. Black Bulls are a little bit ahead. They have the point right now. Excellency is going to take down Thanos. Here, Goku is going to take down Lord Mano. They're way ahead now. Double elimination for Excellency as he's going to pop off again.
J Master trying to get that point back. Does get the elimination on Excellency, but is taken down by Blaze. Blaze with the double elimination is protecting that point as Lord Mano fights Goku. And it looks like Black Bulls have a very firm control of this point and by extension, this game.
So they are actually, the lead is growing quite fast. It seems very close, but Black Bulls are coming out on top of almost every group fight. Blaze and Lord Mano are going to try and get something on the point right now. It does belong to Eanix. Black Bulls are ahead. They cannot afford to lose too much because King of the Hill will get them very fast. So Goku is going to take a Blade Master and Lord Mano is going to pick up another player from the Eanix team. They are widening the gap. They are 300 points ahead right now and they have the point. It seems like this is really turning Black Bull's way.
It really does. There's not that much that Eanix can do about this as well. Double the score as good as now Black Bulls has. J Master just gets lasered down by Lord Mano, and there doesn't seem to be anything they can do right this game. Black Bulls have complete control of this map. They know exactly what they're doing. They've got the point. They know all of the choke points. They know where to stop and wait. And Eanix are trying. Eanix grouped together, and the grenade eliminations there is exactly what Black Bulls needed.
Excellency almost did a double elimination there. He went outside. There's 100 points left for Black Bulls. Eanix really needs to catch up. They have the point, but they need to win every fight basically right now to keep up. So Black Bulls are only 80 points away from victory. Jiren is going to take down Thanos. Now they're only 55 points ahead. Jiren is going to be taken down by Goku. J Master taking out Excellency. Excellency with an incinerator elimination against Divine King gets J Master. Only 23 points to go. Goku is going to take down Lord Mano. 6 points for Black Bulls. And now what is going to happen? Blaze is going to take down Goku. Thanos taking down Blaze, and the only elimination they needed, they got it, and they won the second game.
That was an incredibly confident win from Black Bulls. And Stannis, I think you're going to need a second, so let's see what the other guys thought about that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we're loving this. This is it. This is what Gods of Boom is. We used to call this game Guns of Boom. We call it Gods of Boom now. All right, 2-1 for Black Bulls. Eanix having to pick themselves back up from all over Subway on the Northern Line as that game goes to Black Bulls. They owned that point very securely in the latter stages of that. They all got on it. They all took it. But, I mean, you got to say, Eanix, it was coming back.
It was a little bit, but they're making Eanix look like they're matchmaking kids right now, Jeff. It's just, I don't know what to say here. They're like a completely different team. Jiren, who was doing the worst last game, now doing the best this game. Each one of these players are just clutching up. But we saw J Master today, he did very well, and we saw Divine King with his sniping in the carriages, trying to do everything he could. But this team is just reckless. They just do not care who they're up against. And when they're in a bad scenario, in some kind of disadvantage, they're fine. They just somehow turn it into an advantage. It's just, I've just got no words pretty much.
Divine King landed 11 out of 13 headshots with his Barracuda, so he is trying to make his sniping work. But yeah.
I'm starting to think that they shouldn't be called the Black Bulls, but the Raging Bulls. Nobody seems to be able to tame them. We're seeing it after this whole Red X hype. They're riding this wave, and they're the only ones that seem to be able to control this chemistry that they end up having. They're the only ones that are able. We are seeing that are able to control their overall gameplay with one another. This is truly something that is insanely wild.
Yeah.
Like a Raging Bull.
One thing as well is the fact that Enix haven't dropped a map at all in all of this series. And I mentioned earlier, if they lose one map, they might struggle to reset their mentality, and it looks like that. That was a dominating performance, and the way they were playing, they weren't spread out, they were clumped up in the hill. I felt like no one was really shot calling or giving out instructions on what they should be doing. They were just all over the place.
And if you lose a map, and that affects your mentality to this extent, then frankly you don't deserve to be a champion, because winning an entire tournament day without dropping a map, that is a nice to have, right? That is a bonus. That is something to be very proud of, and yeah, you brag about it on social media or whatever, but that's what you're here to do, is win the tournament. You don't have to do it flawlessly. It's more important to just win it. If dropping a map along the way affects you to a great extent, well, you're putting too much pride on the line there about winning it flawlessly, in my mind. All right, so Black Bulls take 2, and now we're going to get some TDM action, and we will get to Farming Complex as well, at least. Enix need to start pulling maps back, though. They can't let this get away from them to a 3-1 thing, because that is going to pick on anybody's mind, I think. Then it is kind of, we can't afford to drop a map from this point. So you've got to get Skyscraper to start pulling this back. And when we've been there before, Enix have won both of the times that they've played on this earlier today, whereas Black Bulls, they won it once, they lost it once, so it's not perfect for them here. So if you're Enix, this is a map that you must be feeling pretty good about.
I think we would be, yeah. I think this is going to be a map where if Manu plays like he did earlier, then it could go either way.
Let's find out. Can Enix even the score? Stannis and Falcone. It's that messy place of a Skyscraper again.
Oh, Skyscrapers with these two teams, I'm not sure we'll be able to call out the eliminations, but let's see what they're going to do. But, you know, Black Bulls have another idea, because they're not going for the center, clash there. They're going to go outside and try to flank them with some sniper fire. And it doesn't really work too well. Thanos is going to take down Blaze. Jiren is taking J-Master. Excellency taking down Stannis. Again, I think it's a double elimination for Thanos there. It's quite a slow start for Skyscrapers. You would expect a lot more eliminations if they met in the center, but now they are flanking quite deep into the Black Bulls territory here. Lord Mano is in the center alone. J-Master is going to try and take him down. Lord Mano is returning fire, and we see this might be actually one of the the slowest paced Skyscraper games I've ever seen.
But heck, that's fine, Stannis. It's TDM, It's not Control Point. It's not King of the Hill. They're not fighting over 1 point. They can take it slow. They can take it strategically, as Thanos does get involved in a good fight there, but does get eliminated after that. Goku gets a double elimination, and Lord Mano finds Goku on the elimination streak before he gets wiped out. Divine King Blade Masters down Jiren. Divine King so low on health, but still getting that damage in on Excellency. Thanos does eliminate Excellency, but Blaze back with the double eliminations again.
Okay, Goku taking down Lord Mano. Thanos taking down Blaze. Jiren taking out Goku again. It's 30-point lead for Enix, and they have the full health, so they are ahead in the health economy. Thanos is going to try and Blade Master his way through the entire team, and he does. It's a double Blade Master and a triple elimination for him, because an avalanche elimination of Excellency is going to finish that. Now they are almost 70 points ahead. An elimination streak there for J-Master. Now they are 50 points ahead. Black Bulls need to pick up the steam right here, right now. It seems like Enix are winning almost all of the group fights.
It does indeed. Things not looking the same as they were in the last game, as we're back in. Black Bulls down by 60 points. Mano eliminated there. Blaze takes out J-Master. Jiren gets Thanos down, and suddenly things are looking a little bit better. Although Jiren now low on health. Goku takes him out. Enix pushing further and further ahead. Only 163 points remaining for Enix to take that win. Eliminations all over the place here. Excellency seems like the only hope Black Bulls have right now, but Excellency low on health as well.
Divine King was the real spear of the attack there, even though there was no health. Thanos with a G-Launcher elimination against Jiren right here. A double elimination coming in for him as he takes down Excellency, the last hope, as you've mentioned, for Black Bulls. They are only 63 points away from victory. They have 2 minutes. Black Bulls need to catch up for more than 100 points here. They need a miracle, and they need to set up a perfect play. Blaze is going to take down Goku, but Divine King again cuts down Excellency as he was trying to start a multi-elimination there. It doesn't work. Thanos is going to go up against Lord Mano. There is a lot of action happening in the center, but also at the sides of the map. Only 24 points for Enix. Now it's only 7. Black Bulls have almost no chance for victory here, as Excellency is going to go up against Divine King. Get a double elimination. Only 7 points. Enix takes this, and it's 2-2.
Stannis, it is a true joy watching you hop and down and hop up and down during the end of the game. I'm going to need to give you a minute to take a breather, but wow, what a finals we have coming up here.
There's nothing better than a grand finals where both teams are giving it everything they've got. Nobody will say die, everybody will fight to the bitter end. That is how you become a champion. really in like extreme cases of earning that title. A stomp is one story, but I would prefer a scrap. That's what we got. 2-2.
Yeah, it seems like that time it was quite weird actually, because considering what we saw there, Black Bulls, they were very good at the last time they played Skyscrapers. But Enix, they were very good when they're playing against back-to-back. The utility usage on how well their coordinated they were. But I like the strategy they tried. They thought to themselves, oh, okay, you know what? We'll try going around bottom mid. We'll give him top mid. We'll see if we can try and pick him off through there. A little bit unexpected from them, but I don't think either team kind of won those engagements. It was quite similar. It wasn't really tip the scale on either side.
One thing I noticed, especially with Lord Mano's gameplay, was that he actually changed up his loadout. He went from an instant Porcupine, which is just a slower peek around corners, run away type of gameplay, to now using the Odin as well as the Avalanche. And that now complements the rest of his team a little bit more, who are rocking the incinerators. Let your teammates feel comfortable with what they're able to rock, so that you don't need to end up being a little bit more selfish trying to get those eliminations. It's more so just get that damage in, let them do the rest.
There was some positioning I think you weren't keen about towards the end there, though.
I saw it was interesting. Thanos ended up having a great flank on the rest of the team from Black Bulls, and I don't think that he was able to capitalize it as much as he wanted to. But I mean, towards the end, they ended up getting the win. Enix ended up pulling off what they needed to do.
Yeah, they even the score up. So we will go for some control point action now, and we're going to get at least both of these maps. Maybe we'll go all the way to Paradise Islands, which is our decider right at the end. Maybe we will get there, but we're going to do Farming, Complex, and then EU Squared. Next two maps coming up in that order. From what you've seen of the King of the Hill play we had earlier on, how do you think that translates into control points that we've got coming up next?
Control points is completely different kettle of fish, really. We see with the hill, it's just 1 point, and it's a matter of if you've got it, you can bait it, great. If not, you've got to find the people baiting it and then try and flank around from there. Control points, it's very messy. It's very hectic. You know, if your opposition have got 2 points, you've got to try and force them out of it. But at the same time, your opposition are going to try and take yours as well. It's very rotation-based, and you've got to be really careful with those unorthodox angles. You've got to make sure that you get those crossfires going in when they're trying to go for that middle point. There's a lot of baiting going on. But with control points, that's why I said before, the objective games, 7 or 8 times out of 10 normally come out on top. But control points is probably the most skilled.
We're looking here at the scores from Skyscraper that we had just now before we get into some CP action. This is what came out of the deathmatch. Goku on 154, 10 and 8. Blaze, best for his team, but still negative on ED.
Goku's been doing really well every game so far, hasn't he? Throughout the whole day, he's been doing a great job, and I'm sure you agree, Jeff.
Yeah, it's definitely a comfortable level. You've seen his game adapt from all these other previous series, not just from today, but even just in general. Just every showing that he's appeared at, his gameplay has continued to improve each and every time.
So does either team ever get to pull away from the other one and take this thing forward too, or is it going all the way? I think it's going all the way.
It could be.
Hang on, let's find out. We know we're going to get at least 2 more maps. We'll find out the first control point scrap, which is going down here on the farm.
Here we are. It's time to hopefully not shoot some cardboard cows, but actually shoot the other team. Stannis, are you still breathing?
I'm still breathing, but
Excellent.
It seems like not everyone from the Black Bulls team is still breathing right now. We see Goku going down to Lord Mano. I see the Divine King and J-Master taken down. Lord Mano now is 60-50. We see that point A belongs to Black Bulls. Point C, B belongs to Eanix. C is up for grabs, and it's a perfect 3-color here. Black Bulls tried to go for a double cap, but it seems like Enix are going to find more success doing that, and somewhat it feels like they are controlling the match here. Goku is going to end up victorious as he and J-Master are going to greet Blaze as he comes onto the point, and they might just go for a triple cap as A and B already belongs to Enix, and C will soon be theirs.
Dominating start indeed from Eanix, as they do start 177 points ahead. 2 points, like you said, and just seem to be making more of the better trades as Blaze runs in straight to Thanos' rifle. Blaze gets an elimination on the other side of things, though. Lord Mano and J-Master fight. J-Master gets the perfect aim. Excellency takes him out. Divine King takes him out. Back and forth like the basketball game that Gods of Boot so often is.
Double cap for Enix. B and C. A belongs to Black Bulls. They're way behind here. They were quite strong on the previous maps. Here it seems like they lack the locations, lack the movement. Divine King with a double elimination is going to push Eanix even further. Black Bulls need to start picking up something. Blaze doesn't have the health. Excellency is trying to win the fight against Divine King. He does, but he's left with only 2 bars of health, and he's going to go down to Goku as the triple cap is happening again for Eanix. It is crazy. Lord Man is not letting it happen, but that double cap though, it's just enough for them to get enough points to win this one.
It's looking like Black Bulls have got their work cut out for them as Blaze, low on health, does get that grenade in though. J-Master takes out Jiren. Does get eliminated by Excellency though, as Black Bulls are doing a great job of sticking together. Double elimination there from, was that Thanos? I believe it was, as Divine King finds Jiren. Nice angle, eliminates him easily. 1,000 points, over double what Black Bulls has.
Yes, it's a double cap. BNC for Enix. Black Bulls need 400 points to come back here, but Enix doesn't let up. They just keep piling on eliminations and points. J-Master and Blaze are going to take out each other. Then is going to take down Jiren right here. BNC still belong to Enix. It seems like they will be unstoppable here, and Enix wins the match as they are 3-2 against Black Bulls. The next game might just be the decider.
1 game remaining, and if Enix wins that, they will be the champions of Pro Series Europe. We're going to find out real soon.
Enix take then the upper hand. 1 more will do it for them, or Black Bulls will take it all the way as Enix close it out on control point.
That was very dominating, wasn't it, compared to what we've seen previously. Enix now are really feeling their game. They've reset their mentality. They're really noticing what needs to be done. But Black Bulls need to try and be a bit more careful now. When they're off spawn, they seem to be quite separated and not as coordinated as they should be. And they should be waiting for each other on the spawn before they push out. But a lot of the time, they just weren't doing that. They were just way too separated. I felt like they could have done a lot more with actually shot calling, trying to progress from spawn.
I definitely feel that J-Master, his roaming potential overall on every single map, especially on control points, is always so successful on the turnaround, right? He could end up getting double eliminations on his own on a 2v1, or it's just a perfect flank that he ends up going, hey, this is my route, this is what I'm going to do. Hey, team, just make sure you keep him distracted so I can do what I do best.
But Divine King was just on fire, wasn't he? The fact that he was sitting on B on his own sometimes and just holding them back, it was just ridiculous, some of the things he was trying to get away with. But as you see there for the MVPs, like you mentioned earlier, J-Master with a dominating performance, contributing to 18 frags. And Blaze, again, still one of the top ones.
So we've got MVP for J-Master and Blaze. 134 points for Blaze, 224 for J-Master, getting work done for his team. Now we have 8 and 7 for Blaze, 10 and 7 for J-Master.
Exactly what I was talking about. J-Master at 224, roaming the way that he ended up needing to roam. Thanos doing what it... Again, Thanos' rotations and his peek and shoot type of mentality, 224 onto the table, feeding J-Master the way he needed to do.
Okay, so do they get it done again? Do they take this now all the way? Do they get a 500-point lead again when we go to EU Square? I mean, a 500-point win on a control point, that's massive.
That's huge. The farming complex as well. It's quite difficult here, but like I mentioned before, Black Bulls are very experienced. We know Blaze and Jiren aren't in an offline environment, but they've been playing so well. And it wouldn't surprise me if it goes to a Game 7. If I remember rightly, it's actually Eanix who actually get the side for Game 7 if they actually go to Paradise Islands. So it's a difficult challenge here for Black Bulls, but there's no reason why they can't take EU Square. They've been doing quite well in it in the past, apart from the first series of the day.
Yeah, Black Bulls lost this by 600 points earlier on, but they have won it since then. Enix won it earlier on today as well, so this is really going to determine things now. What are you made of, Black Bulls? And we know that people like Lord Mano are so determined, but as you mentioned just now, Blaze and Jiren, like, we haven't seen them at LANs, and yet they are right at home. They are just having the best time.
Super comfortable. I mean, incredible performance from Blaze. Just we discussed this early in the beginning. These are candidates that are potential MVPs overall, right?
Yeah.
Truly, Blaze's amazing performance.
Let's see if he and his teammates can live another day. Europe Square. Enix for the championship. Black Bulls to take it all the way.
This might just be the decider. Let's see whether the map will be painted blue or painted red. Black Bulls with the first elimination from Excellency against J-Master. They are, Eanix are taking B as Black Bulls are taking A. It seems to start quite quickly as Lord Mano is going to take a Blade Master against Goku, J-Master against Jiren, and Thanos taking down Lord Mano. It's very fast. B and C double cap for Eanix. Black Bulls are already behind. They need to start putting the pedal to the metal if they want to stay in the game and have a chance of winning the finals.
Absolutely, this game is it. This is the decider if Eanix take this one away. 100 points ahead already. Goku runs straight into the point, but does find two members of Black Bulls that swiftly dispatch him as Jiren finds Divine King as well. Divine King dealing a lot of damage there as he backpedals, ready with the G-Launcher, decides not to use it, instead just takes out Lord Mano.
Double elimination from Divine King. He's really merciless with his old team here. Blaze is going to take down J-Master and maybe Thanos. He has a double elimination and he and Jiren can take B. Now going for a double cap for Black Bulls. It can be a strong play if they can only hold it. Lord Mano on seats. They're almost going for a triple cap here because they have A, B, but C is going to stay in Enix's hands. But this might just be enough to close that gap.
Thanos got a little trade there. J-Master takes out Blaze. Blaze just eliminated immediately, and XLNC ready to go as we take a look at who are we going to settle on. Divine King, Thanos on point B. The grenade comes in. Blaze and him have the trade. We're seeing Thanos trading over and over again this game as Jiren runs towards the point. Excellency gets spied by Divine King, loses a lot of health. Excellency has to run away. He's too weak. Mano eliminated. Thanos finds Excellency as his teammate and Divine King gets taken out.
Okay, so B will almost belong to Black Bulls for a long time. They had the double cap. They closed the gap a bit. They're still behind. No, they still keep the double cap. Blaze and Excellency have non-existent health. Blaze is healing back up, but he has basically nothing. Goku is picking him up. They still have the double cap, but they are 100 points behind, 50 points behind. If they can keep it for a little longer, they might just go further. Excellency is going to try and keep B as he's going to go up against Goku. He's not alone there. No, Goku is going to take down Excellency, and B is going to Eanix. A and B doesn't belong to anyone now. It's 1-1 and a double cap for Eanix. This is really bad for Black Bulls.
It is terrible for Black Bulls. They've got so much work to do, though. Double elimination there. Maybe things are evening out. Another elimination. 80 points ahead still. Eanix, 923. Blaze does get a Blade Master on. Thanos takes him out, but Divine King and Goku both get eliminations there.
Okay, so Lord Mano is going to take with the G-Launcher Goku. They are very close. They're like 20 points close. So it's 1 point to Black Bulls, 1 point to Enix right now. Black Bulls have the only point. They're 970 points right now. Even the eliminations might decide this one. They're going for a double cap. Black Bulls have A and B. Excellency is going to fight against Divine King, but he's going to go down. Jiren against Thanatos and Divine King, and they are 2-on-1. No, Lord Mano is joining the fray. There's a double elimination coming in. Lord Mano taking down Thanos, and Black Bulls are actually ahead here as they have the double cap. They only have 30 points to go. They need to take these eliminations, and it seems like nothing is going to stop them. As Black Bulls take the 6th game, and now it's 3-3, and we get 7 games in the best of 7.
What an insane comeback, Stanis. It's all going to come down to the next game. I cannot wait to get this last game started.
You're going to get all of it. You're going to get absolutely everything. And that is what we want to get out of a best of 7. We really want to see these teams at their best. And we're going to go to Paradise Island for our final map. We're going to go to the decider. It's going to be on Paradise Island. 3-all is the way it's going to head to there. After everything else was played and everything else has been banned out. Paradise Island, of all places. We haven't seen that today. That is going to work it out in a King of the Hill. It is just going to be a pile-in bloodbath in the middle of the island.
It was ridiculous, wasn't it? Like, we weren't really too sure what was going to happen because both teams have been doing so well. But now we have to see what Enix can do here. Can they close this match out? And Black Bulls, they're on the high now. They're on that run. Even though they've got the bad side, I'm sure they're just going to try and shake that off. But I think we need to chat the MVPs because some of the players here did phenomenal work getting into it. And as you can see, Jiren, sometimes he does bad, but sometimes he's done really well there. And Thanos again has popped up on the board.
Again, indeed. Yeah, Divine King at the bottom for his team. Unusual position for him. So it shows, again, he's fitting in. He's leading his team in some of them. Other people are stepping up as well. Everybody is stepping up. You really can't ask for anything more from all of these players. This has been a terrific grand final. And remember, tomorrow is the Season 2 finals. These teams will be there. The teams they beat in the semi-finals will be there. We could get this again for the big trophy, the end of the season when we do it at Hypertown Tallinn tomorrow. So make sure you don't miss that, live from 3 o'clock Central European time. All right. For a King of the Hill final in Paradise Island, Enix have got the pick. So they get to choose. We know where that's going to go. It's a bit of a one-sided thing. So what do you do if you're Black Bulls?
It's a difficult one. Now, I think the start strategies for here is going to be the most crucial because it's not at for Hill anyway, but I don't think that's going to affect him too much. Like, okay, it's a slight advantage in some ways, but I think with the morale they've got now, they can definitely take this. It depends what happens at the start. Who's going to get that first hill and then bait it out and then try and pick him off? Who's going to be sniping on the back? Who's going to actually stop him from getting that first shot? Who's going to flank around from the bottom side as well? There's so many different situations, but the thing is that they're both so aggressive, it's very hard to call here, I think, Jeff.
It's going to be a battle of the snipers. And it's going to be a battle of the snipers, truly. It's going to end up being something where you just can't end up seeing what they're really doing. Just the fact that I believe it's going to be a Divine King Jiren battle.
Yeah.
Truly, the positioning that they may be in, truly it's going to end up being something spectacular.
What I love about this series that we've had so far, you look there, it went off 1-1, of course, after the first 2 maps. And then Black Bulls took the lead, and then Eanix put it back. But then Eanix took the lead, and Black Bulls have pulled it back. They've both been in a leading position. They've both been a map down. But Black Bulls, of course, is a really important comeback on Europe Square, because if you lost that one, you lost it all. Now we go to Paradise Island. But Black Bulls have won Saloon and Subway. They've won the other King of the Hill maps. There's only 3 of them in the game. They've won the 2 we played on already. So does that favour them right now?
We'll have to find out right now as we go into our final game.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, everybody. The grand final comes down to the final map, Paradise Island, King of the Hill. That is where we're going to find our champion between Enix and Black Bulls. Very soon. I thought we were going. It's been delayed departure to Paradise Island due to the weather not being quite sunny enough there. So when it is, we will play. All right, boys, we'll take the boys there soon. Enix and Black Bulls will get to fight it out on Paradise Island in a minute. We just got a technical thing to fix.
And
so,
it definitely won't be a holiday.
Let me follow up that question then. So Black Bulls have won the last 2 King of the Hills.
Yeah.
Are they just better at King of the Hill than Enix? Is this Black Bulls' day?
I think they understand the flow of the game better in King of the Hills.
Right.
I think that's the part where you can be too aggressive, and that's what we're seeing with Enix. You don't need to push the spawns as hard as you need to. It's play the point a little bit better, and I think that's where Excellent and Excellent C and his mentality overall with the rest of the team is able to make them understand. Work the point system. Do what you got to do, but be sure to keep us in the loop of the game too.
And in terms of objectives, it's one of the more open objectives more than anything else. So it's very hard to flank. It's hard to use your game sense, use the initiative with your individual skill to try and push rounds. But from what I've seen from Blaze earlier, he'll probably figure out a way one way or another. And probably will be the bottom side. You will get a couple of people where once you get the hill, you'll be in your. I'll probably say your huts. I think I'm just going to call it that anyway. I was going to call it something else, but I'm not going to use that term anyway. But they will be sniping when they get to bait. But it's going to be very difficult for them because whoever get that first hill is going to have a huge advantage going into this.
Lethal was still thinking about his spa day.
Yeah. Should we try? Let's go. All right, let's go to the huts. Let's go to Paradise Island. Stanis and Falcone have been so brilliant taking us through the action. They are ready. I'm sure you are ready. Enix and Black Bulls for the Pro Series Europe title.
We are ready, Matt. It's the final game, and it's already started. Thanos straight onto the point, taken out by Blaze. J-Master and Blaze having a little fight there. But, wow, Black Bulls, 44 points already, find themselves ahead. Goku low on health as Lord Mana takes him out. Blaze gets an elimination. Divine King perfect aim. Black Bulls are just so ahead, Stanis.
a triple elimination with a G launcher from J Master.
Oh, no!
That was incredible. Unfortunately, didn't catch it on camera, but Enix capturing the point. Right now, they are ahead, but Black Bulls can turn this around quite quickly. Goku's going to take down Blaze. J Master is going to take down Jiren. Lord Mano is going to get the revenge there with a double elimination, maybe a triple elimination. No, a double elimination for Thanos there. Goku is going to go for a flank on the territory of the enemy. Blaze is going to go onto the point. A G launcher meets him there. Goku is unstoppable here, like Excellency with the double elimination. Divine King a G launcher here. They know they need to stop him before he can pop off. They're 100 points ahead, but now Black Bulls are finally getting their hands on the point.
Goku comes in, gets the Blade Master, gets the double elimination himself with Blaze, gets the Blade Master right back at him. Thanos comes in and just keels over as Divine King does get an elimination. He's holding onto the point for now. Excellency runs in and gets eliminated as Goku and Divine King have control over the point. For now, they find themselves, 70 points ahead at the moment. There's not much in it as Lord Mano and Blaze run in. Mano gets the G launcher out, changes his mind. As he comes around the corner, Thanos is there low on health. Mano does finish the job. Divine King gets a snipe on Excellency. What a perfect aim.
It's a lot closer than you would expect. Black Bulls actually have the point. J Master and Divine King are waiting there and taking down the Black Bulls player. Blaze with the G launcher that he saved before this. Excellency taking down Goku. Thanos taking down Blaze. The point still belongs to Black Bulls, but Thanos with almost no health is trying to take it back. Lord Mano is going to put an end to this. He's going to hide behind the stone column from all of the snipers, and the Black Bulls still have the point. It allowed them to take the points enough to turn this over.
Thanos with the double elimination there. He snaps his fingers and half of the other team disappear. Lord Mano running around the corner there. Divine King and Jiren. Thank you, Thanos. Jiren and Goku fighting each other. Goku gets the elimination though. Eanix staying way ahead. Lord Mano low on health now. Black Bulls need to pull themselves together.
Okay, Divine King is going to take down Excellency. Goku is taking down Lord Mano, and as we see, the point still belongs to Enix. They are very cautious. Black Bulls are trying to move in on the point. They are having a really hard time doing so, but a double elimination from Excellency. Lord Mano giving another double elimination. Excellency is going to retake the point. It's a triple elimination, actually, that was going there for Lord Mano. Excellency retaking the point. If we can keep it, if Blaze can help him there, he can just maybe turn this around.
It's all or nothing on this point now. 100 points in it, 170 to go for Enix. They are so close to taking the whole tournament, but Black Bulls still have control of the point. Look how they're catching up. 820, 827. They're getting more and more points, and Enix aren't earning anything. Enix all full health, though. They need to start getting those eliminations, and they should be able to do it.
Black Bulls are really close to victory, even though Enix is also close to victory. They're still going head-to-head. Even in this game, Jiren getting a double elimination. There is 42 points, 32 points until victory, 38 points. Black Bulls are so close. They are almost winning this one. Enix needs a multi-elimination to win this. 28 Blaze taking down Goku. Now 10 points to win. For Black Bulls, it's so close.
No!
Lord Mano is taking the last elimination, and they're winning the Pro Series Europe.
This is Black Bulls' first win in such a long time. An incredible performance, an incredible team made of players from various teams that have come together and really shown what they are capable of.
What Blaze, man.
Look at the scenes there in the studio as Black Bulls are the champions of the Pro Series Europe. And there's Excellency.
The
Doing
passion.
such great work for his team, figuring it out like the amazing strategist he is. All of his players stepping up, and commiserations, but all the credit to Enix for everything they deserve as well, taking it to the very end of a best of 7.
They
Just
should
not their day today.
Sorry, they should not have won that last game. I don't know how the first triple elim from J Master with the G launcher, and then the second time round, about 30 seconds after, they got 3 of them in the blast rays of that G launcher again. It's such a heavy disadvantage. And then at one stage, you had Divine King on their side of the map, getting behind them constantly. I do not know how on earth they came back, but you saw Blaze. He did such a phenomenal job of that triple elimination near the end and pushing on their spawn.
The emotions are through the roof. One of the things that I got to talk about with Blaze last night was just the incredible adversary that he's doing behind this and actually playing for the rest of his teammates. He wants to represent India and represent him proud. I think this is a perfect way to do it.
Gunnar and Exhorder and Baz Third, I don't know how it feels watching this for you. I know you wanted to be here, deserved to be here as Legionnaire. They earned this spot to be here, but our champions for today, it's Black Bulls!